Welcome back to the Fishing Limits podcast, where we interview watermen, entrepreneurs, and pioneers rewriting lifestyle and legacy. Today's guest was raised with the Pacific at his feet and a legacy on his shoulders. Meet Irving Arellano, second-generation owner of Picante Sportfishing. What's going on, Irving?
What's up, man?
Yeah, and thanks for being on the show, man.
Thank you for having me here.
Yeah, no worries, man. So, second-generation owner of Picante Sportfishing, man. You were raised here in Cabo San Lucas, yeah? Yeah. What was it like, man, being growing up here in Cabo?
Oh, man, it was nice. It's like living in paradise 24/7. From the warm weather to the great fishing grounds, just enjoying life, going to school, basically just having fun.
So you were, your father started Picante Sportfishing, do you know what year?
He started in 1994, yes.
Really? And that's the year you were born, right?
Yes, I was born in April, and he actually won the Bisbees Black and Blue.
Really?
With a 993-pound blue marlin.
Holy shit. So he won the year that you were born, and I believe that you were telling me that's the biggest fish ever caught in the history of Bisbees, correct?
Correct, yes.
So what was it like growing up around Picante?
Growing up around Picante, I used to go to school from 7 to 2 p.m., 3 p.m. I'll go to the office every day. So I was at the office with my mom and my dad, also my aunt. So it's a family company.
That's awesome.
I was too young to know what was going on, but I was always around the boats. Always around the boats, around the fish. We used to eat fish probably 5 times a week.
Yeah.
Fresh fish.
What's your favorite fish to fish for?
Man, I love tuna, wahoo, and swordfish.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, I mean, growing up, you kind of saw your father build out this fleet. I know that your fleet is mainly Cabos, yeah?
Yes,
So
correct.
how did all that come to be?
Well, he joined the Bisbees tournament.
Yep.
At the time, Cabo was just starting, Cabo Yachts.
Yep.
So they had a prize for whoever caught marlin over 700 pounds, they will get a free Cabo yacht. And he caught a 993-pound blue marlin.
So your dad won a free boat?
Free boat.
Really?
Yes.
Holy shit.
And he started with that. He got a free boat, and then he just kept going and going. He won a couple more tournaments. The fleet started to make a name for itself.
Yeah.
And with great customer service, and it just from there we just kept going and going.
Awesome, man. Awesome. So, I mean, I've been out on some charters, man, out here in Cabo, and some were, so-so. I mean, what do you guys do that, separates yourselves and to really get the name of being like a luxury, a premium charter?
What separates us from the rest is that the boats are all owned by Picante. So we don't charge other people's boats, and we control everything. Quality of the box lunches, operation in the morning. We got guys at the office at 5 a.m. ready to go. We got the cooks at the kitchen.
Yep.
We got a menu with probably like 8 options to choose from.
Yep.
We got a full-time mechanic and electrician working for us at Picante. So those are probably some of the details that makes Picante different from the rest.
So basically, your dad won this free Cabo from winning the Bisbees, right? Ran 900-plus-pound blue or black marlin?
Blue.
Blue
Female.
Oh,
Female.
really?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Wow. What did he catch it on? Live bait or?
No, on a lure.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
How long was it fought? Like, what's kind of the story behind that?
It's a funny story because it was close to shore, like a mile from shore.
Holy shit.
Yes. So when they were fighting the fish got a heart attack.
Really?
Yes. So it was all just pulling dead weight.
Oh, man.
Yeah. So it was a lot of luck too for him. It was his lucky year. The year I was born.
Yeah, shit. You got a son and a world-class,
Yeah.
the biggest marlin ever in the Bisbees. So.
Yes.
So you guys built one of the largest fleets here in Cabo, and most of those boats are Cabo.
Correct.
How's that relationship transformed with you guys in Cabo?
So we're really good friends with Mike Howard and his son Bert Howard. Now they were the Cabo founders.
Okay.
Cabo got sold, and they started Mac Bay Yachts. But back in the day, my dad sold hundreds of of Cabos here in Mexico, in Cabo, especially in Cabo, yeah.
Okay. And now Mag Bay, I mean, are you guys a Mag Bay dealer?
We're the Mag Bay dealers, yeah, of Mexico, yeah.
Back in the day, you guys sold hundreds of Cabos, and now you're representing Mag Bay. How are the Mag Bays compared to the Cabos?
Oh man, I mean, Cabo is a great boat. You know, some of our Cabos are probably over 20 years old.
Yep.
As long as you maintain the boat, you service them, they're gonna last you forever. It's a great fishing boat, a great platform, but the Mag Bay is just a different animal, especially the 43, the craftsmanship behind the boat, all the stainless steel, you know, the workers. Actually, I was at the factory with them for a whole month, just learning the product.
Really?
Yes. They're located in Hesperia, California.
Okay.
But yeah, these Mag Bays, they're something else, man.
I remember getting on one at the Newport Beach Boat Show, and the thing that stuck out to me was just the fit and finish of that boat. I mean, the lines, the welds on the tower were just like incredible.
Yes, actually, Mag Bay is the only boat brand that has a stainless steel T-top.
Really?
Yes, it takes them 100 hours to polish it, so it's all mirror polish.
Really?
Yes.
Oh man, that's incredible.
They also make everything, their wells, everything, their pieces at the factory.
So how long has it been since you took over basically control of Picante?
4 or 5 years.
Okay. And have you ever made any changes or anything like that since?
Few changes, yeah. You know what? When you get something good going on, there's not a lot of changes you can do to it, you know, to make it better.
Right.
So it's only slight changes.
Okay. What are you guys kind of doing? What's new that you've brought to Picante?
I'll probably say one of the top things, it's social media.
Okay.
Marketing, social media.
Nice.
My dad is old school, so he doesn't really like social media.
Yeah.
But it's a new thing. You know, you have to do it.
Right. Okay.
Stay. Yeah.
Yeah, and I know the just the sport fishing market as a whole in Cabo San Lucas, especially charters, is cutthroat. You know, what do you guys do to kind of stay at that elite level?
I'm gonna tell you this: a lot of our clients, our customers, they're repeated customers.
Yep.
They've been with us 20 plus years, so they just love the Picante experience.
All right, man. So what's a day in the life of a charter?
Well, to start, we got a chef in house that prepares the breakfast and lunch for each of our customers on the boat. We got premium Shimano rods and reels. Our boats get service when it's due, so you don't have to worry about anything. Anything can happen, you know. It's machines,
Right.
so anything can happen. Let's say you guys get a fish. We have options for you. We'd fillet your fish. We clean it for you. If you want to take it to some restaurant in the marina, they'll cook it for you. Or if you want to take it back to your home, we can freeze it for you and send it to your home.
Oh man, so you guys are full service.
Yes, sir.
That's awesome. That's awesome. What kind of fish are you guys targeting for the most part?
Most part, striped marlin.
Okay.
We got striped marlin year round in Cabo San Lucas.
Yep.
Right now in June, in the summer, we're getting big wahoos, dorados, and tunas.
That's awesome, man. So a ton of meat fish. And so for the marlin, I know that you guys up at Picante do something very unique. What do you do for conservation of your marlin?
It's all catch and release.
Really?
All catch and release, yes.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So I know one of the big problems here, I mean, you've got a lot of people that are just killing these things and you know, they may or may not even be legal, right? I mean, I know in Mexico, you know, things are, it's a blurred line, right? So tell me about like why you guys are pushing for the conservation of these marlin.
You know, the legally, fishing licenses allow you to kill one marlin per boat. We don't, at Picante Sportfishing, we don't, you know, it's sport fishing. We're trying to preserve the species because we want the future generations to come to Cabo and experience of what a billfish is.
That's awesome. Yeah, man. I mean, there's not a lot of places in the world where, I mean, right offshore, like we were talking about, your dad, even though it was, 30 years ago, caught a 900-pound marlin, you know, a couple miles offshore. And I mean, even now, how far are the runs that the boats are going to be able to catch some of these monster billfish?
Well, Cabo is a great fishing spot. For if you're targeting a striped marlin, you find them a mouth and shore.
Really?
Sometimes, yes. Yeah, so 15, 20 miles out for the big marlins. But, it's Cabo. So if you're lucky, you might find them close to shore.
That's awesome, man. I mean, even 15, 20 miles, that's really nothing. I mean, in San Diego, some of our runs are, 60 miles. Yeah, I think we're 60 miles to San Clemente Island. That's where we're fishing a lot of our tuna is. And then, sometimes we're going out to Tanner and Cortez Bank, which is 90, 100-mile runs. So, and then you think even on the East Coast, those guys are the guys in Florida or the guys in, Venice, Louisiana. It's like they're doing these big long runs, So here in Cabo, having everything so close, I mean, that's huge. But I know you guys also fish Mag Bay here, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, talk to me a little bit about the fishing in Mag Bay. I mean, what's that like up there?
Well, Mag Bay, it's a special place. Fishing in Magdalena Bay has a lot of biodiversity. So besides that, you get these really nice beaches over there, It's a special place.
Man, so you've been crushing it out here for a while. Obviously, second generation, running, the Picante Sportfishing fleet. You're doing the Mag Bay thing, and we've got some big news recently. We just brought Irving on board, and he now runs the Mexico division, Baja, California, for Pacific Icon Yachts. And we're stoked, man. I think we're going to crush it.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Man, Baja, California, dude, it's one of my favorite places, man. I just feel like there's so much to do in the water. In and out of the water, man. We were down here, me and my fiance came down last year to La Ventana. It's my first time to La Ventana. And we did a trip and went diving with the orcas.
Nice.
Have you done that yet?
I haven't.
Dude, you
I'm
like it?
scared to do it.
Really?
Yes.
Dude, you live out here, you gotta get in the water with the orcas, man.
It's just a scary animal, you know? We as a human, we're so small compared to them, so maybe I'll do it,
Oh, dude, we're gonna get you out there.
Maybe I'll do it.
Man, I had some of my guys run a trip this year down there, and then they got on them. I know they're there right now. I mean, it's one of the coolest things, man, because very few places in the world that the orcas are so hard to find, right? So here in La Ventana, they come to eat the mobile rays. So every year around this time, like May, June-ish, they have the big schools of mobile rays, and they come and eat these things. Like, wow. Man, yeah. Well, I'll have to show you some of the videos, man. We were just sitting there swimming with them, and they'd have some that they're so smart. There's someone come underneath and like raise them to the surface, and then you have other ones just crush them from the side. And we're just sitting there with these basically school buses just hunting these things, man.
Where do you ever feel a drop of like fear?
I mean, a little bit, yeah. There's a little, little butthole pucker going on there, but dude, I mean, it was one of the coolest things, like you just gotta kind of let it ride. And then, in addition to the orcas, man, we saw like, dude, blue whales, dude, there's fucking mako sharks. I mean, everything you could think of, man, is down here. It's pretty awesome.
Well, now I'll have to go over there.
Yeah, we're gonna make it happen, dude. Man, what are some of the other big things that you've seen that draw people to Baja?
I'd say the number one is weather.
Yeah.
Yep. Weather and fishing.
Yeah. A lot of fishing.
Yes.
I mean, that's the cool thing, man, with being that we have like the great billfish just so close to shore, pretty much year-round good weather. And then places that you can go to like, Mag Bay, Cabo Pulmo.
Oh yeah.
Do you scuba dive at all?
I used to when I was younger.
Yeah.
I stopped doing it.
Oh man, Cabo Pulmo is.
Oh yeah, Cabo Pulmo is.
It's
beautiful.
incredible.
Yes.
I mean, for those of you who don't know, man, Cabo Pulmo, it's a marine protected area here in Baja, California. And I mean, massive schools of fish, striped marlins, big bait balls. And Magdalena Bay is very similar, man. A little bit north here of Cabo. And man, they've got these big bait balls, and it's just everything crushing it, from huge mahi to striped marlin. You get in the water, you've got these striped marlins circling you, and they're crushing this bait. And it's like Nat Geo incredible stuff, man. And then all the islands in the Sea of Cortez. Do you spend a lot of time over in the Sea of Cortez at all?
Not really.
No?
Not lately. No.
Man, it's all the islands out there, man. I've done a couple trips out there. It looks like you're in like fucking Greece. Crystal clear white sand beaches. I know there's a lot of charter companies that do like multi-day like sailing.
Have you been to Loreto?
I have, yeah.
You like it?
Oh, dude, It's incredible. The fishing's great, and it's a sleepy little town. You know what I mean? Like everyone there for the most part is there to fish, or they're doing dirt bikes, stuff like that. Some of the stereotypical Baja shit.
It's growing now. I know there's a few developments going over there.
Yeah.
Now I know there's a company that you can charter the boat, the villa, and a chef for a week, and
Everything.
Yeah, you have the whole experience.
What kind of boat?
Man,
Sport fisher?
I don't know what kind of boat.
Oh, really? Yeah, man, we're gonna have to check that out, man. But yeah, man, I really liked La Ventana just because of kind of the sleepiness of everything. It's still that old school Baja feel. I mean, dude, Cabo and San Jose, man, it's insane. Like the amount of growth and all the resorts, the villas. I mean, you've lived here your whole life. I mean, what's it like, and what do you see the future of Cabo looking like?
Man, I see a luxury town.
Yep.
Well, let me say that again. The Mexican government has to also help with that,
Yeah.
But leaving that aside, there's so new developments, big money developments going on in Cabo, big villas everywhere, golf courses. I know the Amante golf course got designed by Tiger Woods.
Yep.
And they're building another one. So you got all these really expensive villas, big developments going on, and that just attracts people. It's an exotic place,
Right.
in Mexico.
Right.
So it's just cool to have it, and to live here, because you get to do a lot of stuff, a lot of activities.
Yeah, in and out of the bar.
If you're into sports, you can go hiking, you can run at the beach, go swimming, to playing golf, like I said, fishing, whatever you want, scuba dive.
So luxury real estate, man, they're building villas out here like crazy, man. Shit, dude, just leaving the airport.
Yeah.
I mean, it's everywhere. So it's bringing a lot of money down to Cabo. Man, we've got the Bisbees down here. We've also got the Baja 1000.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, have you been to see it?
I have a couple times. Once, like every 3 years, the finish line is here in Cabo.
Oh, really?
Yes. Last year, actually, I drove to El Conejo. It's like an hour and a half from La Paz.
Yep.
On the coast side.
And how was that?
Actually, last year I went to El Conejo. It's an hour and a half from La Paz. Old trail road on the coast side.
Nice.
It was fun, man. It was fun. You see the helicopters following the trophy trucks, the Red Bull, Monster, all these big brands.
All the big dogs.
The big ones, the motorcycles. The motorcycles, they start at 3 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah.
So people are just awake,
Man.
waiting for the first motorcycle to pass by. And then I think the first trophy truck passed by around 8 a.m., 7 a.m.
Yeah.
It's just, they're monsters.
It's
They're
incredible.
monsters. It's incredible, yes.
Man, what's your favorite to watch? The motorcycles, the trophy trucks, buggies?
Trophy trucks and class ones.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Actually, I would like to run it in a few years, probably, hopefully.
Picante team?
Picante Motorsports.
Picante Pacific Icon team?
Oh, yeah.
Baja 1000?
Oh, yes. Let's make it happen.
Man. All right, yeah, I'm down. I guarantee you we can put a team together to make that happen.
I'm in.
Yeah. We've got one of our other dealers, he owns Rica Boats in Costa Rica. Nice. And he raced it this year, and he races the motorcycles, and he did it.
Cool.
Yeah, man, Will Swanson, and he's the man. I can't even imagine doing that on a motorcycle, on a dirt bike. Nice. It's nuts.
So, do you know if he went with the Ironman category or?
Man, I don't know. I'm gonna have to ask him. We'll get that info. But yeah, man. So the Baja 1000. You spend a lot of time on the water. You spend a lot of time in the desert, man. What's you had to think of one activity in Baja, man. What's your favorite thing to do?
Just one?
Exactly. Yeah. Give me one, man.
Just one. I'd say probably boats. That includes fishing, just cruise with friends.
So what would you say is Cabo's best kept secret?
Honestly, I'll say the secluded beaches.
Really?
Yeah, on both on the Cortez side and the Pacific side.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man, how do you get to those?
Private boat, center consoles.
Really?
Yes.
Man.
Once you get there, you wouldn't even know that you're in Mexico.
Really?
Yeah, white sand, clear water, great for snorkeling, enjoying the day with your family, friends, having a cold beer.
That's epic.
Yeah.
Man, it sounds
Doesn't get
like
better than that.
Yeah, it sounds like perfect for the Mag Days, the Invincible, the Everglades,
yes.
baby.
Oh yeah, man.
Epic, man. So, man, you've built out this fleet. You're carrying on a legacy. What's your vision for Picante, for the future?
The vision for Picante, it's of course transition from the old boats to new boats. That's high performance center consoles from Mag Bays, Invincibles, and Everglades, and also just make Picante a worldwide known brand.
Epic, man. What advice do you have for second generation business owners?
Any advice? I would say get a plan, stick to the plan, and believe in yourself. There's nothing else you can do. Just believe in yourself and stick to your idea that you have.
Nice. It's awesome, man. I mean, for a second generation, man, it's not only growing a brand, but like protecting a reputation. Yeah, man. I mean, dude, you guys by far have one of the best reputations here in Cabo, man, and I can't imagine what it's like maintaining that. All right, man. Well, Irving, thanks for being on the show, man. We really appreciate it.
Hey, thank you, Rich, for having me.
Yep. No worries.